If you want the wind to blow, all you got to do is either spray, cover a greenhouse, or set trusses. I hope the wind noise ain't too terrible in this, but we got a couple of trusses set. It's taking us a little bit to get started because we're kind of trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. But right now we're trying to get the three purlins in up here at the top and get them all straight and plumb where they won't be racking around with this wind blowing like this. And hopefully once we get these two kind of secured up here, we can roll on with them pretty good. I'm needing a drill bit that's a little bit longer. My drill bit's just a 1/4 of an inch too short, but getting there. Yeah, pretty much need a scissor lift to build this style of building. I've never built several post frames. Never built one with the trusses at 12 foot apart before. You know, even if the trusses are 3 foot apart, you might have to, with somebody with short legs like myself, you might have to stretch, but you can walk through trusses set 3 foot apart. There ain't no walking through this. And them purlins, so with them standing up like that, it ain't like you can walk on them. So it's just kind of is what it is. We'll get her done. Made a little fixture to start the holes where they go. Now that we finally figured out, got a pretty good idea what we're doing, so we can mark them with a drill bit before we drill them through, and have it all ready when we set the truss up there. We can stick the bolts in. I'm going to show y'all a trick for cutting lumber. If you got a bunch of lumber to cut and you got a pack like this, no matter what trade you're in, the faster you can do it, the more efficient you can be, the more money you can make. So the first thing you got to do is slide you a few boards off the stack, and it don't take but just a second. Square up ends of them off of the board underneath. Step 2 is measure your top board. 143 and 3/16. Now square that top board. Skill saw set as deep as it'll go. There's one. Two. Three. Four. And just in case you think there's no way that's accurate, 143 and 3/16, just like the top one. And that's how you cut a bunch of lumber in a hurry. There's a truss I've been looking for. We ain't got all the boards on yet, but we got another hour of daylight, so we're gonna try to get a couple of boards on these last 4 trusses. We got half of the purlins. Well, half the trusses have purlins on them, and we gotta put about 3 or 4 purlins per set of trusses across here, and we're gonna call it a day. And they're gonna put the rest of the purlins on Monday, hopefully. It's a good thing we didn't hire a crane truck, because we'd be going backwards on this job, because we took all day to get the trusses set. If we'd have not got quite so carried away putting purlins on that end, we could have probably got done setting trusses a whole lot sooner. But they really ain't that big a deal, ain't that much to them. You can see these 2 guys over here. They're there's 3 5/8 by 8 inch long bolts that go through the top of each post, and that's what secures the truss to the post. You can see there's a little bit of a bird's beak that sticks over and sits on. The overhang is created with 2x6s, and then it's pretty straightforward. There's 4 brace purlins underneath, as you can see. Each end of each board gets 4 screws. You can see the 4 holes up there. But we're going to get some scaffolding rigged up here in just a minute and put these last few purlins on down through here to tie everything together in case the wind gets up, and we're gonna call it a day.